So welcome to Restorative. Make sure you've got your something for the head, the bolster, maybe some blocks as backup. Hopefully you're warm enough. Let's come down into the supine position and start with the bolster right up against the buttocks, knees bent. Bring the kneecaps together and have the soles of the feet flat on the mat. Palms face up. Doing restorative yoga can be a delight at any time of the day, particularly in the evening after a day of work or at the end of the work week. One of the most challenging things about restorative yoga is understanding that the level that you can relax is always deeper. No matter how relaxed you become, keeping the mind open to relaxing even more. So in tonight's class, simply notice that no matter how relaxed you become, how at ease, each time you suggest to yourself, I can relax even more, notice how true that is. And we'll use various techniques to relax the body even more, simply by changing shapes, changing the way we breathe, or simply saying quietly to oneself, I can relax even more. Inhale, extend the right leg out so the back of the thigh rests over the bolster. And bring the left foot against the right thigh. Left knee. Resting on the bolster. Settle the shoulder blades into your mat. And become aware of the area around the chest, the heart, shoulder blades, under the armpits, that whole band. Sometimes that band around the chest, under the arms, across the shoulder blades can feel very tight. Imagine unzippering down through the middle of the chest, allowing that whole area to open up. And then if you can, allow the the jaw to hinge open. And in restorative yoga, even though we're allowing the jaw to hinge open, as best as you can, breathe in through the nose. So if the jaw is hinged open, use the tongue to gently come between the top teeth, behind the top teeth, so that you can breathe through the nose without any tension in the jaw. Find that delicate balance, letting the jaw become limp, relaxed, open, and at the same time guiding the breath in through the nostrils. It's like a little juggling dance. Exhale, turn the head to the left so you feel that sensation in the neck. And let the rotation to the left be 60-70%, not too deep. Come back to that relaxed jaw and nasal breath. And then come back to that mantra. Can I relax even more? Inhale ahead to neutral. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the left leg. Gently smile. A little Mona Lisa smile, just relaxing the face just a tiny wee bit. Feel how the smile affects the face. Breathing in through the nose. Inhale, gently bend the right knee, rest the right foot on the bolster. Smile and breathe as you bring that right foot against the left thigh. And notice the impact of this shape on the low back, the hip. Breathing through the mouth, Mona Lisa smile. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, turn the head to the right. 3/4, not too much. Smile in the rotation, breathing in through the nose. And notice when you make that little effort to smile, not too much, but just a little effort to smile, it changes something. Notice what it changes in your experience. If the smile grows bigger, just let it grow naturally, not forcing it. Inhale the head to neutral. Exhale, release the right leg. Gently reach the arms over the head, reach the legs out, feet might come off the floor. Reach, create a stretch through the entire body. And then let the body go limp and relaxed in whatever shape it falls into. Gently bending both knees, slide the bolster up to your buttocks. Bring the knees together, feet apart. Feel the low back gently press into the mat. Inhale, push the feet into the floor, lift the pelvis to drag the bolster underneath you. Feel that supported back bend. Let the hips come down and find the position of the bolster that is deeply supportive. I'm going to take the blanket from under my head to release the compression in the neck and feel the throat open up. Bending the left knee, pick the left knee up, grab the back of the hamstring. Gently pulling it towards the ribs, towards the shoulder. Squeezing out any tension in the low left back. Extend the right leg out. Feel tension oozing out of the hips, the legs, the low back. Just let it ooze out like toothpaste coming out of a tube. Releasing all that tired muscle from the week. If you can, walk your hands to the front of the shin and squeeze back a little more, like you're getting the last dregs out of the tube of toothpaste. Squeeze out any tension. And then bend the right knee and rest your left ankle on the right knee. Feel how relaxed that left leg can be. And just to explore if there's any tiny amounts of tension left in that left hip, left low back, left leg. Pick the right knee up so you squeeze the left knee towards you. Reach your hands down and grab that left leg. So the arms gently pull the left leg a little closer in and the right knee pushes. So you've got this turbocharged tension remover from the right knee, pushing and squeezing out any last residuals of tension in that lower left body. Exhale, gently release the figure four back to the ground. Feel how the left side of the body has relaxed even more. Release the left foot to the earth. Pick up the right knee and grab either the hamstring or the shin and squeeze the right knee in towards the right shoulder, the right ribs, squeezing out tension on the right side of the body. Extend the left leg. Each breath out, releasing tension. You might be able to reach the hands around to the shin or the front of the leg to squeeze a little more tension here. Letting go with a sigh at any time. Squeeze as long as you like. Squeeze as strongly as feels delicious. And at some point, bend the left knee and rest the right ankle against the left knee. Feel how that right side of the body releases tension. Let the jaw remain slack. Keep breathing gently through the nose. And then using the turbo power of that bent left knee, pick the left knee up so it pushes the figure four in, squeezing the tension out a little differently. The hands can grab that right lower leg And between the knee pushing and the hands squeezing, you should find a little more stretch here that you may not have gotten to before. Releasing out all the week's tension. Monday, Tuesday, a little harder. Wednesday comes out. Thursday. And a little more as you squeeze Friday out. All the tension. For as long as you like. Exhale, release the figure 4 back to the earth. Feel how much more relaxed the lower body has become. If it's available to you, bring both knees up into the air and grab hold of both knees. Widen the thighs so the belly fits between the thighs, and pull back both knees simultaneously. You might feel this in the low back. If there's any tension in the low back, this might get to that tension. Squeeze it out. Let it go. And then cross the right ankle over the left. Grab hold of the kneecaps and start to stir the knees into a little circle. Not too fast. Just feel if there's any little pockets of tension that the stirring finds and releases. Nice and slow, letting the hands do the stirring, not the knees. The next time the knees come over the chest, change the cross of the ankle, left over right, and stir in the opposite direction. Not too fast. If at any time it's too much having the legs up in the air like this, remember you can always drop the feet back into supported back bend, or even push the bolster back under the thighs. So just because I'm creating this long inversion, you can return at any time. Now uncross the ankles, one final squeeze, and then imagine a helium balloon around your ankles. Gently, slowly lifts the feet up. Oh, and feel that stretch as you curl the toes back. 2 helium balloons around your wrists, and feel the arms pulled up. Like a little bug upside down. Start to twirl the fingers, twirl the toes in circular orbits around the wrist or ankle joint. restoring those joints. And then stirring or turning, orbiting in the opposite direction. And then find stillness, keep the legs in the air, bring both arms back over the head and let them rest over the head if that feels comfortable. Straddle the legs into a wide V shape. Bring the hands between the thighs and hold the back of the legs. Just hold and support. It's been a long inversion. Bend both knees. Keep holding the thighs in that wide V shape. If it's available to you, reach up and grab the outside of the feet and just hold the feet with the fingers, if you can. Gently turn the head to the left. And then to the right. Inhale the head to neutral, release the feet to the floor. Let the feet drift back. Gently landing on the earth. Let the hands flop out beside you. Take a deep breath in, lift the pelvis and push the bolster back underneath. Let the body come into that supported Shavasana. Notice what's happened. Notice what's happened to the low back. Gently rest the hands, the fingertips on the belly. Feel the belly moving with each breath. Clasp the fingers together, rub the heels of the hands strongly together to create a very warm heel palm. Get it as warm as you can handle. And when it's nice and warm, release the hands and bring the heel palms over the eyelids. Let the warmth soak into the eyelids. And then bring the hands to rest back on the belly. So the next exercise is to help with digestion. Bring the middle fingers of each hand to rest right on the belly button, very gently. And feel the rhythmic movement of your breath. As you inhale, the fingers lift up, and as you exhale, they gently sink back into the belly button. On the next inhale, slide the fingers 1 inch above the navel towards the heart, just 1 inch away, still on the soft belly area. So your fingertips are 1 inch, let's call it north of the navel. You still feel the fingers lift up as you inhale and sink down as you exhale. The next time you exhale, push the fingers down into the belly, 1 inch above the navel, to a degree of pressure that feels interesting. As you inhale, relax the pressure and let the fingers naturally be lifted up by the belly. And as you exhale again, pressing down, applying a little digestive movement here, pushing with the fingers. Always avoiding pain. It needs to feel good, like someone's massaging that little spot 1 inch north of the navel. Exhale, press down, relax. Relax the belly, inhale, relax the fingers. And continue that with each exhale, pressing. Sometimes you might explore a little deeper, sometimes a little softer. Getting used to the sensitivity of your belly. And I want you to imagine that the fingers are on the circumference, on the edge of a circle surrounding the navel, 1 inch away from the navel. On the next inhale, slide the fingers to the left. Imagine your fingers are moving around the numbers on a clock. So they were just on 12 o'clock. And now they're on to the left of 12. What's that? That must be 11 o'clock. There you go. So we're at 11 o'clock, just to the left of where we started. Each time you exhale, gently pressing the fingers down into that new spot, 1 inch from the navel, a little to the left of center. With each exhale, gently massaging the fingers in. Each inhale, releasing the pressure. On the next inhale, move to 10 o'clock. Move a little further to the left. Inhaling, relax. Exhaling, pushing the fingers down into this new spot. 1 inch from the navel. At the 10 o'clock position. So we're going around the clock backwards. Just pressing the right amount of pressure, not too much. On the next inhale, slide to that 9 o'clock position, directly left of the navel, 1 inch. Squeeze empty. Relax, inhale. Push down, exhale. And notice as you start to circle the navel, if there's different degrees of sensitivity in different parts of the belly. You might hear some gurgling, some digestion starting to initiate. The next time you inhale, move to that 8 o'clock position, still to the left of the navel, but below, coming into the lower half. Relax on the inhale. Exhale, squeeze down. Releasing any tension. On the next inhale, move to 7 o'clock. Almost below the navel, just a little to the left, 1 inch away from the navel. Feeling how relaxing this is leaving the body. Noticing how the breath is slowing down. On the next inhale, move to the 6 o'clock position, 1 inch directly below the navel. Feeling the breath slowing down, pushing down as you exhale. Relaxing as you inhale. Whew. On the next inhale, move to the 5 o'clock position, starting to come onto the right side of the navel, 1 inch away from the navel. Just to the right of center. Notice how the right side of the navel feels compared to the left. On the next inhale, move to the 4 o'clock position, just below 3 o'clock. Still in that right lower side. Breath slowing right down. Breathe as slowly as you like. On the next inhale, move to the 3 o'clock position, directly right of the navel, 1 inch. Feel how sensitive the right side is. 2 more numbers to go. Come to the 2 o'clock position. Exhale. 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 On the next inhale, move to that last position, 1 o'clock. Just to the right of where you started. 1 inch away from the navel. On the next inhale, let the hands just spread gently over the belly. Very light, very light. And gently rub the belly as you bend the knees. Stand the feet on the bolster. And then gently roll over to one side. And bring your other hand onto the belly for a moment. So one hand under the head. One hand nurturing the belly. And then gently press up. And arrange your bolster long ways down the mat. Preparing for a supported twist, having your knees facing the long edge of the mat. So we're really working on the digestive tract of the body today. Sit up nice and tall, turn towards the bolster and walk out, draping the belly and the ribs over the bolster, allowing the twist to gently hold the digestive tract of the body in this supported twist. Notice how the belly feels after all that massage. And then, as best as you can, make sure the legs are really comfortable. You can have them in any position you like. And then, as best as you can, let the elbows and shoulders relax. Almost like you've fallen asleep in this twist. Breathing in through the nose. Let the jaw be soft. I relax even more. Let the breathing gently rock you. Notice how the belly feels. It might feel sensitive. It might feel nourished. It might feel raw. Just notice how the belly has responded to all this attention. Bring your attention back to the breath. And take the next 10 breaths. Lots of time. And in that 10 breaths, allow the body to turn to the other side. You can keep your eyes closed as you come up. You can take a few breaths when the head is up. No rush. Keeping everything gentle as you change sides. However you want to do that. You might have to adjust the bolster. And it might feel very different on this side of the body. Be very gentle. Let the feet and the legs be very comfortable. Let the upper body relax into the bolster. Feeling the breath rock you towards that deeper relaxation. That slower breathing. Letting the supported twist take you where it needs to take you. As you bring your attention back to the breath. Take the next 10 breaths. To stay in this relaxed state. To stay easy. And to come out of the supported twist in your own way. Coming to a comfortable seat. Plenty of time. Keep the ease of being. And maybe keep the eyes closed or soft. Maybe sitting on your bolster. Bring one hand onto the belly and one hand onto the heart, and feel how this area of the body is, what's been stirred up, what's been settled, what feels new, what feels familiar. Feeling that integration of the front of the body at the end of practice. Namaste. Thank you, folks. Just allowing yourself to be as you are.